Hello there, you're on the Heart of Reddit channel. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Get your popcorn ready and enjoy. You're late. Go to the office to get a tardy pass. In high school, I had a band teacher who was particularly stingy about tardiness. He would stand outside the classroom just waiting for people to be late when the bell rang. School started at 7:15 and I always cut it particularly close. One day, I walked into the classroom as the bell was ringing. That didn't stop him though. He chased me into the classroom, grabbed my backpack, and told me that I needed to go get a tardy pass. I looked at him with my biggest, "Are you fucking serious?" face, then slowly walked out of the room. School rules dictated that you had 15 minutes to get to the office after being sent there, so I took my sweet ass time. I stopped and talked to the security officer, went to the bathroom, and got a drink of water. After getting my tardy slip, I had another 15 minutes to get back to class, or else I would have to get another tardy slip. I took the entirety of the 15 minutes before I waltzed into class and put my slip on his podium. He cut the rest of the band off and asked me where the hell I'd been. I told him he wanted to count me tardy, so I made damn sure I was as tardy as I could be for his class. He was understandably pissed off when I explained why it took me so long to get back, and ended up ranting to the class about how he didn't care if we were only a kilometer away from the door when the bell rang. He held up his fingers as if to show how small a kilometer was. His understanding of the metric system was very fundamentally flawed. He would follow the school rules and mark us tardy. He couldn't do anything else to punish me though, because I was the best player in the band. I continued to push his buttons until the day he was fired for embezzling money from the school. Knock knock. I am a Sienna who works night shift at a hospital. I have always made sure to knock on a patient's door before going in their room, not only out of respect to them and their privacy, but also because I do everything to make sure they are awake before I start doing vitals, because there is nothing quite like having a patient start flailing and winging when you go to put on a blood pressure cuff because you have startled them out of sleep. A few years ago I did my normal knocking on the door at a normal knocking noise level and announced myself as I came in the room, but the patient didn't wake up. I feel I should mention that this particular person was young and not hard of hearing, so a regular knock should have sufficed. My next step is to lightly touch their shoulder and announce myself. Again, this startled them awake and they went off on me that I needed to knock before coming in. I apologized and let them know that I had knocked, but it must not have woke them. Their response was, "Well then, you need to knock louder." After they were done bitching about the knocking, they demanded some juice. I went to get what they had requested, and when I came back I knocked on their door with what could best be described as just less than pounding. After all, they had told me to knock louder. Apparently they didn't like that. They'd been rude and demanding all night, so I was fine with not having to go back in their room anymore. You want more ice cream? Sure. A year ago, when I was 19, I was working at a public pool during semester break. My job was to scoop ice cream and sell it. Now, my boss tells me ahead that they've gone up with the price, and that I should make big ice cream balls for the customers. She insisted that customers being happy is my priority, not the amount of ice cream used. One day, a typical Karen, notoriously writing emails to the manager, comes up to me with her son. After complaining about the higher price, she settles for 2 different flavors, and her son decides on one only, but wants 2 big ice cream balls. I take their order and make them huge, like they wanted. Karen is still not happy and says that her son deserves more ice cream. Mind you, the ice cream was already too much for the cone, and was dripping down due to the heat. I gently told her that I would refill the cone for free if they wanted to, but would only do so once he had eaten the ice cream he already has. But she wouldn't listen, so I did what my boss wanted me to do: make the customers happy. I placed what felt like a ton of ice cream on the cone and gave it to the boy. For a split second, he was happy and Karen paid. They left. She comes back a minute later, angry because her son had spilled all his ice cream onto her purse. That's when I reminded her that she had wanted more ice cream for him. She stormed off angry, screaming that I'd be fired. I wasn't.